Good morning, students. Yesterday we did initial 4 questions of exercise 2.3. Today we will see the last question of the exercise third. The question is question number 5. Find the range of the functions. And question first is f of x is equal to 2 minus 3x, where x belongs to the R and x greater than 0. So let me speak frankly that this is a function f of x equal to 2 minus 3x, and aside whatever the given, this is actually the foundation of x. X is a real number such that x is positive. So this is actually domain. You know that till in these 2 days, previous 2 days, I have been telling you about the domain, that domain is the set of values of x for which function defines. This function defines for all x belongs to R such that it is a positive, x greater than 0. So domain of this function is x greater than 0, which has not been asked. Which are asked here the range. Range meaning value of function for these x greater than 0. This is actually y, and we are told the range meaning we have to find the values of y which satisfy x greater than 0. Because with the help of domain we can find the range. Actually range depends on the domain. So how we can find out? You can see it very simple. We are given y is equal to 2 minus 3x. This is y. Also we have x greater than 0. This is what? This is actually domain. This is domain. And with the help of domain I am finding y range. So how we can find out? Very simple. Look at very simple procedure. Now one thing before starting I want to share with you that the procedure of finding the range is actually different from all the questions. It depends on the nature of the question. It depends on the domain of the function. So don't bound yourself in a method that it is having a particular method. It is not having a particular method. Just question by question, function by function, it changes itself. So do the practice as possible. X greater than 0, it is a domain. Now with the help of this I am going to find the value of y. How it is so? I explain. Along with x we have a 3. We have a 3. So I multiply by 3 both sides. Very simple. I multiply by 3 both sides. You know when I multiply here 3x, it is same. Since 3 is a positive, so no change in that. Now it is a minus sign. So I multiply by minus sign both sides. When I will multiply by minus sign both sides, the sign will change, because no change at all in 0. Now along with that we have a 2 also. So I add 2 in both sides. I add 2 both sides. Look at, I add 2 both sides. And then after this 2 minus 3x has come, whose value is y? Whose value is y? So instead of these two, I am going to write y less than 2. Wow, this is very simple and fantastic that we have got the values of y for x greater than 0. This was a domain. With the help of this we have got y less than 2, which is none else, it is actually range. So if you just want to show this range in this idea that this is 2, this is y is not equal to, so I am using here the open bubble, and y less than 2 meaning less than 2, and overall I'll find the range. So range is equal to y belongs to minus infinite to 2, minus infinite to 2. Here it is always open bracket side of infinite, and with the 2 it is again an open interval, because it is a open bubble. You can see, because y is not equal to 2. When y is supposed to equal to 2, we have to use the closed bracket. So this is the procedure, and this is a range. So hope you have got till here. We do try one more, and with this I think you can understand about bit about the range. x square plus 2 when x is a real number. So just beside it is given x is a real number. And again I would speak frankly that this is y and this is a domain. Here it was, what is domain? Actually this was x belongs to r, it was a real number, but spatially it is told that it is a positive. So it was a domain. Here it is not especially given here what is x, but it is sufficient to say that x belongs to r, meaning x is a real number, that is the domain of the function. Okay, now what to do? This is y, x square plus 2, which is given function. We have, since we have x belongs to r, this is. So I would try to create this. So how I create? I tell you. First I simply ask you that what is x? X is a real number. So what is x square? So one should clear about that x square is a positive value. It never be negative. It may be 0. It never be negative. It always be positive. So what condition will occur? This condition will occur. No one will tell you about that, but you just have to understand by your own that x square value is always positive or equal to 0. And why I did so? Because I want to create y, it is containing x square, so that I first created this. And then what is along with that? 2. Along with that we have a 2. So adding 2 both side, I'll get this one. So I add 2 here, I add 2 here. So it is x square plus 2. And what is x square plus 2? It is a y. So this is y greater than or equal to 2. We have got a good answer of y. If you will go on number line, students, you will feel that very easy answer, y equal to 2, meaning dark bubble I'll use here, and y greater than 2, meaning this side. You know that if you'll see these two questions, you will compare that y less than 2, then I made this condition, this kind of a number line. When it's greater than 2, I made this kind of a number line. And whole answer is a range. So what is a range answer? Range is y belongs to 2 to infinite. So 2 and infinite, you know it, that it is a dark bubble. So I used the closed bracket, and near the infinite, it is always the open bracket. So this is whole the answer. So this was very simple. Third question is on you. Third is very easy. I think you can make by your own. So let me wrap this. This is actually exercise we have done. As far as the exercise is concerned, chapter has been over, but miscellaneous exercise is remaining. But few questions I will tell you, because some questions seems very important as far as exam is concerned. So I want to discuss them right here front of you. Look at the question I want to raise here. Example number 20 looks very important. Example number 20. And what question says? I read here. Let f is equal to 1, 1, 2, 3, 0 minus 1, minus 1 minus 3 be a linear function from integer to integer. Find the function. Very important question. Very important question this is. So if you will focus, students, function is not given, but if you will see this particular function, which is actually given in some type of relation, function is none else. It is a spatial type of relation I already have taught you, where the images of first element is always unique. So image of 1 is 1, image of 2 is 3, image of 0 is minus 1, image of minus 1 is minus 1. You can understand that all the images of first element is unique. So it is a function. But function is not given. Function is not given. Only one thing is given, that function is a linear function. And it is very simple term, linear function. Linear function, what is called linear function? So let me explain something. That let function is f of x equal to ax plus b. So you need not surprise that why I have taken this. Actually it is y. Actually f of x is y, and now read it, y equal to ax plus b. And I think as far as the linear equation is concerned, about that I would speak that till from the class 10th and till now you have read many times that what is a linear function. So when x and y have a single power, it is a linear function. Y equal to ax plus b is very simple format of a line. You know that in class 10th linear equation you read, whose general form was ax plus by plus c. You also can take same ax plus by plus c also can take. But I am taking here y equal to ax plus b. So very simple, x and y should have a one power. So this is the linear form. So keep remember, linear function is given by y is equal to ax plus b, where a and b are constant value and definitely x and y are variables. Okay, now this is the function which is to find out. Look at what is written, find function. So it is my function. So what actually to find out? A and b, which is unknown, which is constant. So how we can find out a and b? Okay, look at here. Look at here. These are some options we are given. For this value, when you put x equal to 1, you will get corresponding value of y is 1. Meaning, if you're concerned about here, so when x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1, you also can take this, you also can choose this option. You also can choose this option. You also can choose this option. You know that you needed two options, I tell you that, because two a and b constant still unknown. So first I go with x is equal to 1, y equal to 1. So if I put y is equal to 1, x equal to 1, I'll get this. X equal to 1, a plus b remaining and y equal to 1. What you have got? A plus b equal to 1. That's simple equation. Now again, if x is equal to, choose a second, 2. So y is equal to 3. Simple. So go with that. When x is equal to y equal to 3, so I'll put here 3. I'll put here 3 is equal to ax plus b. So what is x2? 2a plus b. So hope these two equations you have got. You have got by 1 on first option you got this equation. By 1 on second condition you have got this particular equation. And these two I'm leaving because only I need two equations. So I'm just taking second and third one below the other, and this is nothing but this is a pair of linear equation. You know it in class 10th you read the pair of linear equation. So this is very simple, b and b are coming, so I'll eliminate that by subtraction. So a and minus 2 will be minus, and this is a minus 2, is a equal to 2. So by 2, I'll go a plus b equal to 1. So a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 1. We have got a and b. So required function is y is equal to ax plus b, where a is a 2 and b is a minus 1. So this is your function. We need not put this and this. While you can check here, by putting x is equal to 0, y will definitely minus 1. When x is equal to minus 1, y will be definitely minus 3. Because this function is already prepared with a correct option actually. So just by these 2 points, we can find the required function. So this is a very important question. So we have a very similar question in exercise. Question number 8. I request you please make question number 8 very simple and similar question. So this was a question. Let me rub this out, and now I'll put another question for you. Look at this. Question number 21. So example number 21. Find the domain. And domain, very simple again. This is a question, very simple question. Function is a rational function here. In upon we are given rational function is here, and we are told that find the domain. So what is domain? Again I repeat my same sentence. The domain is a set of values of x for which function is defined. So I ask you that when this function is defined. I know yesterday we had this kind of question. So then I told you that the function is defined. So when the function is defined, this is a root function. It is always defined when the inside part is positive or equal to 0. Then it is defined. So this kind of condition you must know. So I again ask you that this is a function. When it defines, if still not knowing, I tell you that rational function is only defined when denominator should not 0. But denominator should not 0, because if I write this condition, this is gonna be not defined answer. So rational function, algebraic function, this kind of a rational algebraic function is only defined when denominator should not 0. This term should not 0. Okay, I'll write here function will not define. Function will not define when denominator is equal to 0. Not defined. Function will not define when denominator equal to 0. I am searching from here. This is nothing special. This is a quadratic equation, and I am finding the values of x. Two values will be there, and for these two values function is not defined. So I will exclude it. Look at the method. I tell you, this is further work is very simple. It is a quadratic equation, and you know how to solve by middle term splitting. I am solving. So minus 4x and minus x is a minus 5x, and you know 4 ones are 4. So I take out x common, x minus 4 is here, minus 1 common, x minus 4 here. Take out x minus 4 again common, we will have x minus 1 is equal to 0. So two options we have got, x is equal to 4 and x equal to 1. What do you think? For these two, function not defined, not defined. So what is domain? So I taught you that domain is a set of values of x for which it defines, and for these two value function not defined. Meaning, what is the meaning of that? Meaning domain can be the set of the real number. Domain is the set of the real number, but for these two value function is not defined. So I exclude these two values from set of real number, because for these two values function was not defined. Exclude 4 and 1, all values you can put instead of x, all real number you can put instead of x. You can put 2 here, you can put minus 2 here, you can put 4 minus 4 here, you can put minus 1 here, but you can't put 4 and 1, because after putting 4 and 1 this is gonna be not defined. So I exclude my values 4 and 1 from all the real number. This is your domain. So keep remember, I think that it's a practice thing. Do and you know that view the videos as possible, twice or thrice you can get it soon. The 22 questions again it looks important. This is the function f of x is given 1 minus x less than 0, x is equal to 0, it is a 1, and it is a plus 1. Draw the graph. This type of question may come in exam. Draw the graph, and drawing the graph is you know that if you know my opinion, I will tell you that drawing the graph is not tough, because you already have given all the values here, or sometimes you just put your values from your side only, but this time it is properly and clearly defined each and everything. You will focus this one now. It is saying x less than 0. So for all x less than 0, you have to choose this function. When all x greater than 0, you have to choose this function. For particularly 0, it is a 1. So go on that some values. When x less than 0, I'll put x and y. For x greater than 0, I'll put x and y one by one. First look at this. When x less than 0, x and y. X less than 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 is good enough. Minus 3 is good enough. Not going, don't have to go till the larger value, like a smaller value, minus 4, minus 3. So y will be what? X is minus 1, put here x is equal to minus 1. So 1 minus minus 1, meaning 1 plus 1, meaning 2. When x is equal to minus 2, so 1 minus minus 2, meaning 1 plus 2, meaning 3. So it will be 4, definitely. Now I'll choose the second option. This is the first, this is second. X less greater than 0. Put 1, 2, 3. Greater than 0. When put x is equal to 1, for x greater than 0, we'll choose this one. So x plus 1, so 1 plus 1 is a 2. So 2 and 1 is 3. 3 and 3 and 1 is a 4. It's good enough. And for particularly 0, it is 1. So okay, now I'll come on the graph. X, Y, X dash, Y dash. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Good enough. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. And very simple now. Now choose one. This is a simple axis, and for x equal to minus 1, for this particular I am telling you, x is equal to minus 1, y equal to 2. X equal to minus 1, y equal to 2, meaning this is coming here. X is equal to minus 2, y equal to 3, meaning this is being here. For next it is x equal to minus 3, y equal to 4, this is being here. Okay, now I'll draw the line. X is equal to 0, y equal to 1. Again the leaving point. X is equal to 0 and y equal to 1. Where it is? X is equal to 0 and y equal to 1. This is very important. So two things I will tell you, and very important thing I am telling you. This time x is equal to 1, y equal to 2. X is equal to 1, y equal to 2 here. 2 and 3 here. And 3 and 4 here. For negative values, you have got this 3 point. For positive values, you got these 3 point, and for x equal to 0, you got a 1. So you will draw the line like that. It is passing from all the points. This V shape is a particular this function's graph. One thing which is right to tell you, I just like to tell you this thing. When suppose it is not given. Suppose it will not be given, then how the function will be? So particularly x is equal to 0, y equal to 1 is missing. So that time you will only do, just make a open bubble here. Because x is equal to 0 and y equal to 1 is missing in the graph, which cannot be taken. So it is open bubble, shows that it is excluded in whole the graph. But luckily at x equal to 1, y was 0 is x is equal to 0, y was giving 1. So this is a good thing that already for x equal to 0, y was 1. So it is a point when shows x equal to 0 on a y-axis and y equal to 1. So this time it is a dark bubble. So only the thing which I wanted to tell you, but it is very important, and this is a graph in front of you. So okay, now students, hope you have got. Look once or twice. I think you will get it soon. So I think it is enough. I have taught you some examples also. Now tomorrow I'll put some question of the miscellaneous exercise. Till then you do try from your side. A good question there. Question number 8 I told you to make, and question 3rd is again an easy task. So 3rd and 8 do them. Tomorrow we'll discuss them. Thank you.